This Houston Texans team has changed. You can see it in their eyes, in the way they prepare, in the way they attack. These Texans want to win. They plan to win. They have new tools to help, with returning stars to lead the way. Their first task, the NFC champion Chicago Bears. Are the Texans ready for the challenge? Those guys are jacked up and ready to go, and so are we. From Reliance Stadium in Houston, it's the Chicago Bears and your own Houston Texans. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Allen, and welcome to preseason number 6. This is a new look, Houston Texans, a new attitude, a new confidence. They got a new quarterback in Matt Schaub, a new running back in Amon Green. The defense is much deeper, and this has been the most competitive training camp in the history of the Houston Texans. I am anxious to see what they've got out there in the field. I know you're anxious to see what they got out there. And I know the guys up in the booth are anxious to see. Joel Myers and Spencer Tillman. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Bob. Good to be back once again on Channel 13, ABC 13. And let's remind everybody, as Bob said, it is truly a brand new beginning for the Houston Texans. For the first time in franchise history, they have someone other than David Carr starting at quarterback. They have a new face on this franchise, and he's 26-year-old Matt Schaub.
And you know, nothing significant happens, Joel, without effective leadership. And that reason alone is why Texans and Texans fans should expect great things. Here's a guy who demonstrated his leadership before he got neatly in the saddle. He called every single draft pick and invited them, welcomed them to Texas, and then laid out a plan for how we're going to win here. This number 8 on Sundays will deliver. I like what he is all about. Not only can he make the requisite throws, but this guy leads with that quiet resilience that makes for winners.
Well, and this is the second season for head coach Gary Kubiak. It's been a very healthy training camp. Bob talked about it. The competition has been intense. Not as many guarantees now this season for starting spots.
That's right. Gary told me that last year he could tell you flat out the 45 guys that were going to make this team. Well, that number's down about 35% this year. That tells you a little bit something about the context of competition, and it's good. It's going on at wide receiver. It's going on in linebacker. It's going on the offensive line, and we're going to outline it for you as the game unfolds. But it's going to be a special time. Heaven help us today.
Well, there are some number 1 guys in an offense. That natural leader is Andre Johnson. Led the league in receptions last year. On defense, don't forget about the defensive rookie of the year, D'Amico Ryans. Healthy, back, and ready to lead the Texans on the other side of the ball. Welcome back once again as we get ready for the Texans and the Bears just a moment ago. Bob Allen had an opportunity to catch up with head coach Gary Kubiak.
We're with Texas head coach Gary Kubiak. Gary, to you, this is your second preseason. How is it different than it was the first year?
I don't know. They're all the same. Every year, everybody's very excited tonight. We get to find out where we're at. It's a new season. We're very excited about the group that we put together, and now we've got to start to whittle down the roster and figure out who's going to be on this football team. So, a lot of things to accomplish tonight.
You're more comfortable, though, as a coach this time around, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I feel much more comfortable with the people around me and the job that everybody's doing. The coaches are doing a great job. It takes some time for everybody to get on the same page, and there's no doubt in my mind that we are now, and I'm looking forward to it.
This is a very competitive camp, is it not?
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. You're going to see, I wouldn't be surprised to see some guys step up tonight and do some good things that we haven't really talked about. Our whole football team's very competitive, and we got to let it take place on the field.
Gary, good luck tonight.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it. All right, bud.
Thank you, Bob. But our coin toss all brought to you by Coca-Cola, the official soft drink of the Houston Texans. And the toss, won by the Chicago Bears. Mike Brown, the defensive back, says, we will receive. So the